and earned her commission as a public affairs officer from a district commission officer program in September 2021. Currently, she is a public affairs officer and admin officer for the United States Naval Forces in Europe and Africa, and is attached to the 6th Fleet in Naples, Italy. She has supported units at Naval Station Great Lakes and in Yokosuka, Japan. Ensign Minor holds a Bachelor of Arts in English and a certificate in digital communications from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest, Ensign McKenzie Minor, United States Navy.
Our veterans and active military are constantly defending our constitutional rights, which include our rights to free speech, including self-expression on apps like TikTok. Okay, now I need every student in the crowd to go ahead and raise your hand. Raise your hand, students, nice and high. Let me see you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, go ahead and put your hands down. Well, many of us lament the idea of school. I know it's actually pretty amazing that every American can enjoy a free public education. In many countries, families need their children to work to support them, and in many others, there are countless barriers to education, especially for women. This is another freedom that we have each and every day in the country that we live in. Okay, so this one might just apply to some of the senior based on your personal beliefs and opinions. Not only across the present world, but in the United States history itself, different groups have been suppressed of this right. At one point in America, women, people of color, and immigrants could not vote. People without money, property, or an education were also barred from voting. Every day, our U.S. military is protecting our constitutional rights to continue democracy in our country. Okay, last question. Go ahead and raise your hand if you woke up this morning and decided what you wanted to wear and how you wanted to do your hair. Go ahead and raise your hand. Everyone in this room should have your hand raised. Okay, you can put your hands down. I woke up this morning and I chose to put on this uniform. Just like every veteran here at one point or another chose to don the uniform and protect your rights to wear what you want, whenever you want. Except for at school, I can't help you there. You gotta wear what you have to wear at school. But we also protect your rights to vote, to get an education, and yes, even to scroll TikTok. Only 1% of Americans will raise their right hand to protect these constitutional rights and defend this nation. But 100% of that 1% has made sacrifices to protect our democracy, our freedoms, and our way of life. And for that, we should honor our veterans today and every day. So let's go ahead and give our veterans a big round of applause. The advice part of my speech. As I'm looking out into the crowd at the future generation that sits before me, I think the future looks really bright. But we must be active and diligent in maintaining the freedom and democracy in America that our veterans have worked so hard to protect. So, what do I mean by that? I don't mean that everyone should be in the military, because it's the freedom to express yourself and choose your path that makes this nation so great. So, I encourage you all to use those freedoms and be active in your community because you can, not because you have to. Volunteer for things you're passionate about. Vote in elections because we're given the right to do so. And continue your education because you can. Help make tomorrow a better United States of America by what you do daily, since our veterans have protected our home and our freedoms that we have each and every day. Without our veterans, we would not be where we are today, but without you, we can't be where we could be tomorrow. So, what you do in your life matters. It really matters. Always remember that you are your own biggest advocate, especially once you graduate high school and move forward in your life. Your teachers and your parents won't be here pushing you to succeed every day. This school, this town, your family, your friends, they are your home, and they are forever your roots. Be grateful for them, and never forget where you came from, because they help mold you into who you are right now. But don't forget that there is a huge and amazing world out there after you leave this school. You control what you accomplish in life and who you will become. Don't let fear confine you from exploring this incredible world and all of the freedoms that it has to offer. Don't be afraid to take risks. Move out of your comfort zone, be fierce, and always have ambitions. The unknown is scary, but don't let the fear of the unknown keep you from achieving greatness. Okay, so we're going to circle back to those 3 words I asked you to remember. Honor, courage, and commitment. Like I said, these words are very important to me, and I hope that you can find some importance in them too. So, whatever you do in life, be honorable. Strive to always be kind and honest. Be the best person that you can be. Be courageous. Stand up for what you believe in. And don't let anything or anyone stand in the way of chasing your dreams. Be committed. Whatever you do in life, be dedicated to it and do it wholeheartedly. All of your journeys are just beginning. So go forward in your life, find your mission, find your great